Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. Last year we had Death Deluxe, and now this year we have Assassin's Apprentice or Deathtouch. It's a blue-black Deathtouch deck that relies on Viridian Longbow and Hermetic Study on Deathtouch guys to make life very difficult for creatures. And here we are playing against Sliver 6. I am uploading, so I might be having some lag. So Farika's chosen, Sign in Blood, Rager, go from there. Seems like a plan. Don't lose the Deathtouch guys early. Oh, a Delver. Well, we'll happily trade with a Delver if we could do that. I think I need to Sign in Blood here to be able to put enough pressure on him. Oh, the lag. And I'm uploading a giant modern file that Kevin did. Sign in Blood. If I can resolve a longbow, he will be in a world of hurt. I think it's Rager next because Rager blocks ninjas. Oh, the Deathtouch guys are pretty good at blocking ninjas too. I think I'm flooding, and I think I have a huge problem. At least the Delver doesn't flip, and it's DelverFiend. Probably, or is it control? I don't know what I'm playing, but there is a Trinket Mage. And I think I'm very reliant on resolving this Trinket Mage, so I'm not gonna cast it into open counterspell mana. Even if it's not, could be mana leak or something, I'm just gonna go with the Rager. And it resolves. Wow, giant scorpion, I haven't seen that guy since M13. Will the Delver flip? Faceless looting. That sounds like DelverFiend. So now he probably doesn't have a counterspell for the longbow, so I really need to play the longbow then. So I can kill a Cyclops. But if he plays the Cyclops now, I'm probably already dead. And there it is. So I might have made a giant mistake by not going for the longbow last turn. We are all defensive now. And trying to put the longbow on something will be a disaster. But we have to. He only has 4 lightning bolts. So we are now fully on defense. He might go for the chosen prematurely. I'm gonna double block the Cyclops with the Rager and the Trinket Mage if allowed, but I am, as I said, probably already dead here. I don't think... No, it's not covered in the sideboard plan. Guys, you have to be... You have to look at all the decks. This is the 3rd deck in the format right now. But we don't have a sideboard plan against it. I think this guy is going to be unblockable. There is a wee Dragonauts. You don't see them that often, but I saw them earlier in another match. I have a super bad feeling about this. He should be able to be unblockable. He lightning bolts my face. That probably means that he is then unblockable. So I'll just F6 here and die. Well, no sideboard against DelverFiend. Please update the sideboard. Because this is double elimination. Is it unblockable yet? It is unblockable. And I'm dead. As expected. Okay, so I have to improvise. A Stimpy Imp doesn't do anything. Wrench Mind does something. Crypt Rats is too slow. I don't think Perplex is playable. I might go for another study. Rager seems ultra slow. Consulting Necrosages is really slow too. Cutting... I will never be able to counter anything. So this is my sideboard. And I think you will have a problem removing a Deathtouch guy with the longbow on. Wow. Not a lot going on here. Just have to rage and try to find something. Well, at least I can kill that guy. And I'm not saving it for a Kiln Fiend. Lagging horribly. So, Consultant Necrosages or Rager. Removing 2 cards from him doesn't do a whole lot. Rager could get me a blocker, but blockers often don't do anything. I can actually cast Last Thoughts on the Rager if he doesn't play a creature. That will be somewhat interesting. I'm not really sure what Last Thoughts is doing here, but let's try it. There's the longbow, but we don't have someone to carry it around. So what can we really hope for here? We can hope that he just filters cards. We actually resolve the Last Thoughts, and then we get the divination before he bolts it. But he has to bolt it then. And that might be worth something. So, Last Thoughts on the Rager. That will surprise him for sure. And he's tapped out of red mana, so haha, Last Thoughts. Yes, I wish to use Cypher. Okay. And another card. Haha, it's a card drawing monster. Cast a copy. Haha, cast it. I think he will be bolted, but the edict will serve us well. Wee Dragonauts! I think he has a lightning bolt. So, die, Mr. Dragonaut. Die! Now he has to bolt the Rager. And if he doesn't have a lightning bolt now, Last Thoughts are gonna dominate him. And I think I'm just casting the other Rager. Do I really get to do this twice? Yay! Awesome! It's working. Deathtouch guy. That seems super good actually. And the longbow. So now it's not clear who you bolt. 2 mana left to be able to flash back the Chainer's Edict. Tired Hollow Strix looks pretty solid actually. Okay. 4 cards in his hand. Beatdown. Cast Consult. And Farika's Chosen. Then I can equip it to either Deathtoucher. Next turn. If I get 3 cards out of Last Thoughts, I will be super amazed. Uh-oh, Rager is going to die. He kills the Deathtouch guy, so I get more cards. And I have another Deathtouch guy. So many cards. Last Thoughts. Doing work. Do I just play 2 Deathtouch guys here? I think I do. How are you gonna get past my wall of Deathtouchers? Well, actually just 1 Apostle's Blessing saves him unless I equip this longbow. So I need to be careful and equip the longbow now. So let's equip it to the Chosen. I'm still swinging to get the 1 damage in. And do I now mind rot him as well? Or do I just draw more cards? I don't think you should play Searing Spear over Incinerate. We're getting a ton of cards. So maybe now his cards matters more than mine. So I think I'm gonna consult the Necrosages, make him discard 2 cards, and equip the longbow to the Chosen. No, no, no. He counterspells. That counterspell is a very hard card to fit into DelverFiend. And we have equipped. And there's the lightning bolt. He's still at 2 cards. It's like my mind rot worked. I seriously question why he didn't kill the Rager. There's the Cyclops! And that might just do it for me. But this looks good. So we wrench mind. I should just have flashed back the Change Edict, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. His Searing Spears, Giant Scorpion. Which makes sense. And he now has 0 ammunition for his Cyclops. But I did misplay that. So cast Tidal Strix. And the Rager. He doesn't have any cards. But next turn it's Change Edict. And nothing else. Which I should have done this turn. But he could just play Preordain and then he has Faceless Looting in the graveyard as well. So he might do 18 damage to me. He also has Think Twice. But this is his chance. And he has to get it going now. Why didn't I play that Change Edict? Oh my god. And I can't pop out the graveyard to make myself remember what I have in the graveyard. I'm scared. I'm so scared. But even with an artful dodge, yeah, I'm in so much trouble. Remember the edict. And if he has Assault Strobe now, I'm dead. But he doesn't. And I yet live. Okay, it's edict time. So what's the secondary target for the Trinket Mage? This should be game. Yeah, I should have done that last turn. Last thoughts, drawing even more cards. Sign in Blood. Yeah, I don't know what he can do now. I do win. Is there anything I want? Not really, I think this is it. Okay, can I pull this off once more? Thank you, Last Thoughts, for being great. I did not think it would be. I labeled this deck Deathtouch for some reason, but it says Assassin's Apprentice on the web page. So, my friend Mr. Brewer, Gerge, or Muratkan Simsek, what should I call the deck? Should I rename it to Assassin's Apprentice? Tell me what you think. Beating DelverFiend with rogue decks is always a ton of fun. But I think he is mainly beating himself. There's a chosen and 2 Last Thoughts. That's even worse than 1. So we have to play that. He loots, finding whatever he needs. But I will be able to equip the longbow to the Pharika Chosen on turn 4 in case he doesn't do anything. Let's do this. You are faced with the power of Pharika's Chosen. What is that picture? It's a giant snake and a guy who probably Pharika then. I don't know. There's a Delver. And I don't think we want to trade with the Delver, despite me saying otherwise before. I don't have anything to do, so I play the Guildgate. And if he counters the Trinket Mage, we have a problem. If he plays a Nivik Cyclops, we are probably dead. Did he cut the Kiln Fiends? We haven't seen a Kiln Fiend. I think Kiln Fiend is very superior to the Dragonauts. He doesn't want to trade either. And he has counterspell mana. And if he counters the Trinket Mage, I don't have anything. And getting him to tap out can't be very difficult, so I'm waiting a turn. Then I'm gonna cast Last Thoughts on the Pharika's Chosen. If he still has mana open. Artful Dodge. Wow. Okay, I'm in trouble. Delver hits me. He's still not doing anything. Yeah, I'm casting Last Thoughts here anyway. But I'm probably only just forcing a removal. It's not the card disadvantage thing though. Yes. I choose Farika's Chosen. Okay. Who has a target in his face? Farika's Chosen! Chosen with the Death Wish. I don't think he'll live. Or is Vapor snagged? And then I even have to discard. Okay, play a ton of Deathtouch, guys. As long as he keeps 2 blue mana open, I'm not gonna try to play the Trinket Mage. Because he has shown counterspell. Maybe that's a mistake. He is not looting. Oh, even more lands. Chosen. And Scorpion. Five mana. Can he have the luxury of playing a Cyclops and a counterspell? I'm gonna do the Last Thoughts trick again. If he doesn't tap out. He doesn't. So we play Last Thought. Or maybe now we play the Trinket Mage. And then the Longbow. And he resolves. So now there are going to be longbows. Shouldn't I have an artifact land or two here so I have some extra targets for the Trinket Mage? I think that would be nice. Here's the longbow. And it is counterspelled as expected. But here is the longbow. And the Trinket Mage makes a pretty good Last Thoughts target next turn. So we are gonna try to equip the longbow to both guys. That's priority 1. And we are only at 10 life. So you could actually burn us out soon. Life staff wouldn't do a ton because we can't get rid of our guys. Oh, we can ping ourselves. Maybe a life staff. Maybe there is one in the sideboard. No. And I'm taking more beats. Okay, it's equipping time. Start with the Chosen. If he has 2 burn spells, I have problems. But this is burn that could have gone to my face. Oh, he's gonna burn this guy too. Shard wall even. Now I'm in trouble. How do I deal with this Delver? Now I have to double equip the longbow. And that's 2 turns away. I really want lands to target. Or something else. The Executioner's Capsule goes well with Trinket Mage. As well. This Delver is gonna kill me. He only needs 1 point of damage to deal with it. Ouch. Okay, that was risky, I think. Oh no! And Deathtouch loses. It's only the 4th deck to lose. And it loses against DelverFiend. But the first 2 rounds are double elimination. So Deathtouch has another chance. Thank you for watching.